Hey, it's Captain Roger. It's day 36. We're out for a walk, and I've just tried to record this message 5 times and have not managed to get past the first couple of sentences without tripping over my tongue in an unforgivable way. So, let's see how it goes this time, huh? In the Salvation Army, our denomination prefers that we not tell people we're pastors. We are corps officers. And that's because those of us who are ordained ministers have job responsibilities that encompass a lot more than a normal evangelical pastoral role. We're all business administrators and social service directors, emergency disaster response specialists, crisis counselors, and event managers, all along with whatever our pastoral roles might be. Now, today, for example, I have worked on funerals, yes, that's plural, addiction recovery, relapse theory, guiding someone through a crisis, construction project management, building maintenance, food delivery to people in shelters, management of staff, payroll distribution, statistical analysis and reporting to our advisory board, food box distribution to families in need, attendance at an academic conference, passing on medical information about the pandemic and vaccination, website maintenance, establishing today's social media presence footprint, HR paperwork, supply ordering, some sermon preparation, and now recording this devotional, which I will then download, edit, and post. My day is not over yet. I have a mini sermon to conceive, create, record, and upload, plus a weekend retreat that begins tonight in just about an hour and a half. Plus, fortunately, that retreat is online. I don't need to go somewhere. Plus, my family needs some of my time, and I need them. Now, if you've ever tried to get a hold of me while I've been at this particular appointment, that's what we in the Salvation Army call the units officers are posted to. We call them appointments. If you've ever tried to get a hold of me in this appointment, you have probably found that I am not the easiest person to reach. And the same is true for most officers wherever they're at. We tend to be workaholics because no one else would take on this kind of breadth of responsibility. We also tend to be less effective than people who focus just on one task or aspect of their work at a time. But that's because we tend to be more like frontline medics than we are surgeons doing delicate operations. Our job is to reach as many people as possible with as much as we can give and try to keep the wounded alive long enough to put them in the hands of someone who can move them from healing to health. This is the walk that God has called us to. And there are seasons of peace and rest sometimes. Frankly, when they come, most officers have no idea how to handle them. I've met a few who seem to have it figured out, but most of us get twitchy and refuse to stay at rest. And that is probably not an admirable trait, even though it is an often admired one. So why do I bring this up? Well, because this is the path God has called me to walk. This path of officership. And I've been on this walk for a few months more than 16 years at this point. Sometimes I wish I was on a different path. But when I'm honest with myself, I love what I have the privilege of doing. Like a medic bandaging wounds, if my efforts provide one more person with a chance at life, it is worth the toil and the toll. It can be hard, but nothing worth doing is ever easy, is it? Not even walking with God. And this walk I'm on right now is a break in my day. As I finish it up, I'll have about 5 minutes where I can't see a screen or touch my computer or take a call or respond to an email. That's 5 minutes just to breathe and enjoy the world God has created for us to live in. And I need that. I really do. In fact, I probably need it more than the few minutes I mark out to do this every day. But frankly, after 5 minutes, I'm already getting twitchy. Grace and peace to y'all. I'm going to finish my walk then go bind up some more wounds.